All right, everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am Misty, and this is This Family Life. And today we are going to talk about pausing and hitting the reset button. So, don't know if you've ever been where I am in life, where you just kind of like wake up one day and you decide things aren't exactly working out the way you hoped that they would be. And so I don't mean that as far as like relationships with my family or my work or anything like that. Just kind of with what's going on in my home, as far as meals and exercise. So this has been kind of something that's been building for a little while now. It's easy to get into bad habits. It's easy to get into not wanting to cook at home. It's easy to get into just buy the kids breakfast at school. It's easy to say, I'm tired of packing lunches. We're just gonna grab something on our lunch break because my husband and I work at the same place. So it's easy to just go out together and enjoy that time together for lunch. Or it's easy to say, man, we're busy on Friday nights and let's just grab dinner, okay? It's so easy. Then it's so easy to get in the habit of we make at least one drink run a week to 7-Eleven, where we literally just go and buy drinks. And these have gone up to $2.99 a bottle at 7-Eleven. It's ridiculous. Everything keeps going up. Nothing ever comes down, and yet we are continuing to allow ourselves to develop into these habits that are just wasting money. They are literally just throwing money out the door. And so not only that, but the workout side of things too, right? Like I was doing really good about exercising on the treadmill, and then I wasn't. I was doing good about going back to the gym, and then I wasn't. And this isn't so much because I need to do it every day. I like doing it every day. And my husband needs to be doing it every day. And his health is backsliding. He was doing really well. He was losing weight. His sleep apnea had gotten better. And now that's kind of reversed for him. And so he has noticed the difference. And so just kind of had the thought on Friday about it's time to hit the pause button and reset things, or hit the stop button and reset things, right? So we've got to get back onto good habits instead of bad habits. And so we've set some ground rules, and we're going to bring you guys along on this challenge. Okay, so this challenge is going to start on March 18th. It is going to be a 100-day challenge, so it will end on June 26th. And so I will be bringing you videos each week to kind of show you what I'm pulling out of my pantry to use. So here's what we're doing. Sorry, I got a little gnat flying in my face. For the next 100 days, we are not going to dine out at all. We are not going to have breakfast out. We're not going to have lunch out. We're not going to have dinner out. We're not going to have snacks out for the next 100 days. Also, for the next 100 days, everyone in my home, and this includes my children, has to work out for at least 30 minutes a day. Now, you might be thinking that's going to be hard for kids to do. No. My kids go to karate 6 days a week, so they've already got their 30 minutes, okay? Then that only leaves one day a week for them to play basketball in the yard, or go play soccer in the backyard, or ride your bikes, ride your scooters, go on a walk with mom and dad, whatever you want to do for 30 minutes, okay? This is more on the side for me and my husband, okay? Because we need to get into that healthy habit of working out, whether it's together or separate. So that's going to be hard. That's a hard challenge. 100 days of no dining out, 100 days of exercise. But we are setting that goal, and we have rewards at the end of it, okay? Now, a couple of little things you'll see along the way. Number one is I am still allowing us one run a week, like to 7-Eleven or QT, whatever, when we fill up for gas. Everyone's allowed to get one drink at that time. That is it. We're not making multiple runs every week, and this is like the one treat you get for the week. That is it. And it doesn't have to be a soda. It can be a candy bar. It can be a bag of chips, whatever the case may be. That's the one treat you get for the week, and that's to help everyone stay motivated so that they don't get totally down and out about not getting those things that they love, okay? The second is that we already have 3 things planned that we know are going to fall during this time frame. One is the new Ghostbusters movie is coming out, and my family are huge Ghostbusters fans. So on March the 22nd, we're going to see the new Ghostbusters. We are still going to eat dinner at home, but I told the family you can still get a drink and a snack at the movie because that's what we do. And us going to the movies as a family is a very, very, very rare occurrence. I am not taking that away from them. Okay, then the other one is that my husband is going to Chicago in May for work. I am going to Washington, D.C. in May for work. Separate times, okay? So one of us will be home with the kids at all times. So whoever's home with the kids is going to keep this thing going on track. We're going to be eating at home. Nothing changes, okay? Now, for the parent that's on the work trip, that's going to be difficult, right? Because we are in a hotel room, we're at conferences, okay? There's going to be vendor dinners, there's going to be all sorts of things going on. So the deal is whichever parent is away just needs to make healthier choices, okay? And so we're not going to count that against the whole family because that's a work thing. There's no choice there, okay? So pausing, hitting the reset button, okay? And I know some people would say, well, just cut the 7-Eleven runs out altogether. I could, okay? But I'm talking about taking away a lot of things that we love really quickly, and I don't want people to not be motivated to stick with it for 100 days, okay? 100 days is a long time. In fact, this challenge goes all the way until the day before my daughter's birthday, okay? So a long time. And I don't want people to get unmotivated, and I myself need a treat every once in a while. I'm not saying I'm going to get one every week. I'm just saying I want the option available that this is a motivator to keep you going. Okay, so, and I understand that some people would not agree with us being able to eat out on a work trip, but unfortunately, that's just how it's going to be during this time. And that's about a week at a pop. My husband will be gone about a week. He'll come home for maybe 2 weeks, and then I leave for a week. And so it just is what it is. Bad timing, but it's okay. So for this week, so it is Sunday, March the 17th. This challenge is going to start for my family on Monday, March the 18th and run through June 26th. So for breakfast, it's no longer getting breakfast at school every day for the kids. It's no longer mom and dad can pick up a donut or Chick-fil-A or whatever. Not that we do that a lot. Starbucks, whatever. We don't do it a lot, but we do it some for breakfast. So I have spent the day, I made pumpkin spice mini muffins and I made apple cider mini muffins. So the kids have plenty of mini muffins for breakfast. I typically just drink coffee in the mornings. My husband's not a big breakfast person either, so I'm not entirely concerned with the breakfast arena. For lunches, I will be packing lunches for the family every day. We're not fancy. We don't have to have something different every day. Most likely, my husband and my daughter are going to be ham sandwiches every day. Axton's either going to be bologna or pepperoni with his little treats that he gets. And then I am probably going to either be a ham sandwich or a bowl of soup. I have some Campbell's soup and some Progresso soup. So probably going to be soup. I like a hot lunch for the most part. Okay, so then dinners will be pulled from the pantry. I'm still going to try to do low spend as far as groceries go. Starting April 1st, I will get back on filming the grocery haul videos for you. I know I have not done one since vacation. For those of you that saw my post about that, I have had to change phones. The other phone was like a complete and total loss. And unfortunately, they were not able to save all of my video footage. So that kind of killed things for a little bit, but it's okay. We are all set up again, all ready to move forward. So you will get to start seeing what's for dinners this week. Obviously, you're seeing this video. And then starting the next week, or starting April 1st, sorry, I will start filming those grocery haul videos again to bring to you. So I'm excited. I'm nervous. We've done this before. Not the workout part, just the eating at home part. We did a no dine for 30 days before, and we were able to hit that pretty easily. So I'm not concerned about the first 30 days, but I'm more concerned about the last 70 days. It's going to be a long time. But So stay tuned. Make sure you like and subscribe to the videos, and then you can see what I'm cooking every night, because I'm just going to be pulling stuff straight out of the pantry, straight out of the freezer, trying to stay as low spend to no spend as possible during this challenge. So I will see you guys Monday evening, and we'll start with Monday night's what's for dinner. So I'll see you then. Bye. All right, guys, so it is Monday night, March the 18th, and there's Axton. And tonight we are using up the rest of these hamburger buns that we've had sitting around. We are going to do sloppy joes. I had cooked some hamburger meat over the weekend, so this is what's left. So perfect to put those together with a can of sloppy joe mix and have sloppy joes. And then for the side, when I was at Kroger this weekend, they had some of these organic gold potatoes, 2 bags worth of them that the bags had ripped, and they were in these discount bags for 99 cents. So I'm going to trim these up, get them seasoned up with some olive oil and seasonal, and in the oven. Gold. Real gold, right? Yeah. And we are going to have sloppy joes and roasted potatoes for dinner on Monday night. Remember, we are simply trying to use up things that we have, our low-cost ingredients. So the total I spent for this meal, besides what I already had in the pantry, was 99 cents on the potatoes. So we will see you tomorrow night. All right, everyone. So it is Tuesday night, March the 19th, and this is what we're going to utilize for dinner tonight. We are going to make French bread pizza. So back on March the 14th, we did pizza for Pie Day, as well as some little mini pies for dessert. And so this is the loaf of French bread that we had left over from Pie Day. So that's what we're going to use, make French bread pizzas. I just brush them with olive oil. This is just my large one that I get at Sam's. I've got pizza sauce, as you can see, it's just been hanging out in the fridge. So we'll get that used up and out. This is sausage that was left over from Pie Day making pizza there. So we'll get that used. This is Canadian bacon that I bought at Sam's or Costco. I think it was at Costco. But we'll use up part of this, probably like maybe 3 or 4 slices of this. Pepperoni, again from Costco. This is what's left of the 2 bags, so we'll get some of that used. I've had this Parmesan cheese that's been open for a while. Get some of that. And then again from Pie Day, the leftovers of the mozzarella cheese. So this is a great easy meal that will use up several ingredients that we've had just hanging out that need to be used up for dinner. So that's it for tonight. All right, everyone, it is Thursday night, and I'm about to show you what I'm making for dinner tonight. Did want to catch you up on last night. I just forgot to record. So we did make dinner at home. We had spaghetti with meat sauce. So I used up some angel hair pasta that I had got on sale for $1 way back in the day, because I don't normally buy angel hair pasta, and just a jar of pasta sauce that had been hanging out in the refrigerator over there. So used that up, and then I used the rest of the hamburger that I had cooked over the weekend. So we had it already browned up, used it in the sauce. And then for the bread, I did that cheesy pull apart Pillsbury garlic bread. That is the one that I bought a long time ago, and it's actually the one that I had forgot about and left out overnight. So it didn't go in the fridge until the next day. It was fine. That was during winter time, and so I guess it kept it cold enough that it didn't affect it at all. And so that turned out really good. In fact, my husband and I took the rest of that for leftovers today for lunch. So I'm gonna get you turned around. I'm gonna show you what we're having for Thursday night, March the 21st. All right, so for tonight, we are doing chicken thighs. These are the ones that I got on sale at Tom Thumb. They've just been hanging out in the freezer. And then we are having Velveeta shells and cheese. These are ones that I stocked up on quite a while ago when Kroger had them on sale. And then there was, and I bought a rebate on them as well. A can of green beans. These are from our 50-cent green beans that we picked up back at Thanksgiving from Kroger. And for the chicken, I've decided today I'm going to fry them up. So I'm going to use this Louisiana seasoned crispy chicken fry batter. I got this at Sam's a very long time ago, and I've only used it one time. So perfect opportunity to use that. And then the canola oil, of course, you know that I get that at Sam's as well. So everything here we already had, and that's what we are going to have for dinner on a Thursday night. All right, everyone, welcome to Friday night. It is the 22nd of March, and tonight is all about quick, easy dinner because in about an hour we are going to be going to see the Ghostbusters movie. So just trying to get everyone fed quickly, and then we will have snacks and drinks at the movie theater. So this is what was left of the package of Bear chicken strips that I got from Sam's Club, and so that will be plenty to feed everybody. Corn, butter, salt, pepper, and then ranch style beans. So this was just an easy throw together meal. Only took probably 15 to 20 minutes to throw this together. These were cooked in the air fryer. Those were cooked in the microwave. So that is going to be our quick, easy dinner tonight so that we can get out the door and get to the movies. See you tomorrow night. All right, everyone, it is Saturday, the 22nd of March, and I am getting dinner started. This one came to me because I had one big chicken breast in the freezer that was just by itself, and I was thinking, what could I cut this up and use it to feed my family? So I also found one package of corn tortillas, which I've already cut right there, and so I decided, oh, let's do King Ranch chicken casserole. So I cut up the chicken breast, seasoned it with Uncle Tony's or Tony Chachere's seasoning and seasonal. That's how I normally cook that. Got the tortillas cut. All I do is mix 1 can of cream of mushroom, 1 can of cream of chicken, and 1 can of rotel. And I blend my rotel a little bit because we don't like it as chunky. And then I will layer it with the tortillas, chicken, and cheese. We're going to use mild cheddar because that's what I had in the fridge. So did not buy anything extra for this meal, just continuing on our kick of using up what we have. And so I will put that in the oven at 350 until it's nice and bubbly and the cheese is all melted. And that is what's going to be for dinner on Saturday night. All right, guys, so I'm here to wrap up this week's What's for Dinner video. So on Sunday, we did have company over. That is why I didn't record. I typically don't record when we have company over, just because I don't want to make anyone else feel uncomfortable that maybe doesn't want to be on camera or that just doesn't want any part of the YouTube world. And so I just typically tend to back off and not film on those days. So what did we do for dinner on Sunday? We grilled out. It's like the first grill out of spring, which was really nice. And so it was a little windy, a little cool outside, but it was a lovely day. And so we had hamburgers, hot dogs, and some cheddar sausages that we did. Those did not cost us anything extra. I had cheese in the freezer. That didn't cost us anything extra. We had cheese for the hot dogs already. We had ketchup, mustard, mayonnaise, pickles, all of those good things. The only thing we had to purchase was buns. And then my mom brought lettuce, tomato for whoever wanted lettuce and tomato. So that is a week's worth of dinner. So we are going to continue to be pulling out of our pantry and out of our freezer for the foreseeable future. So we are trying to save money right now. We are trying to pay down some things just to just kind of have things in the best possible shape that we can financially. And so for right now, that's kind of the goal, right? Is to be utilizing what we have. So you're going to see a lot more What's for Dinner videos showing you how we're using the things that we already have on hand and what we're buying in addition to it. So we bought buns. They were at Aldi. It wasn't very expensive. That's the main thing we added in for this week. And so this week was pretty good. And I'm excited about that. So you guys didn't know this video was coming. So I hope you will like and subscribe to the channel. I hope you will stick around for more What's for Dinner content. And then starting in April, we will get back on our grocery budget videos. We are not going to be doing high spend in April, even though it was a high spend month, because again, we are trying to save money for the foreseeable future. So I am not sure what that's going to mean for the grocery budget. We'll see. Right now, the goal is just to save as much money as possible. We are not in any sort of financial worry or anything right now. It's just with everything continuing to go up, prices are just so high that if we were to need a set of tires, or we were to need something for a vehicle, or we were to have a really sick kid or something, we just don't have the backup funds built up as much as I would like, as much as I would feel comfortable with. And so that's the goal right now. just to put as much money to the side as we can, just to be on the safe side in case something happens. It's going to be a crazy year. That's how I feel anyways. I feel like it's going to be a crazy year. I don't know what to expect. And so my husband likes to say, I prepare for the worst and I expect the best. So I hope for the best, but I always prepare for those worst case scenarios. So that's it for this week, guys. I will see you next week for another week of What's for Dinner. Have a good one. Bye.